spiritualheals.com, and today I'm speaking to you about Uranus through the 12 signs of the zodiac. Okay, if you have your Uranus in Sagittarius, then this is your video. It's very important to understand the energy of Uranus because it rules a lot of things like innovation, quirkiness, genius, spiritual intellect, psychism. But more than that, it rules the internet and, of course, astrology. And this video content that I'm making right here is Uranian. And we are at the threshold of the age of Aquarius. Okay, although some astrologers say that when Pluto enters Aquarius in 2026, we will truly see the dawn of the age of Aquarius. But I think this energy has been percolating down the collective consciousness for a while. Now, Uranus takes 84 years to complete an orbit around the Sun, so it stays 7 years approx in each of the 12 signs. Now, let me give you a quote by the French intellectual Albert Camus, which kind of encapsulates this energy field of Uranus and goes like this: Rebellion cannot exist without a strange form of love. Love and rebellion, two things Uranus stands for. And think about this quote. I mean, will you rebel against anything that you're not passionate about? Only from a certain degree of participation, passion, and love can rebellion spring forth. Okay. So how interesting is that? And Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. Mercury is about communication, and Uranus is about psychism, psychic communication, spiritual intellect. Mercury is about 3D intellect, okay, and 3D communication. Interestingly, the name Uranus is not Roman, it's Greek, it's Uranus. It comes from Uranus, the god of the sky. And in the Vedic system, the god of the sky and of the celestial oceans is Varuna, who also has a tie-up with Neptune. But what's interesting is that if you look at the myth of Varuna's daughter Lakshmi arising from the ocean of milk, it's kind of similar to the myth of Aphrodite. Okay, Uranus, Varuna, both spiritual awakeners. Okay, another myth, a Greek myth that I want to speak about is how Kronos, or the son of Uranus, mutilates his father. He mutilated his father Uranus and cut off his genitalia. And what do you think this means? Let's get over the Hamlet-esque energy and concentrate on the symbolism. Blavatsky tells symbolizes spirit falling into matter. Uranus is a spirit, it's the other world. We can't see it with the naked eye. Okay, and Saturn is the 3D physical manifest world. This is the world of manifestation. This is the world which we hold, we touch, we feel through the five senses. It's tangible, it's real. Okay, that's Saturn. So to really better exemplify the Uranian energy, let's look at these two tarot cards. One is the Tower. Look at it. It speaks of how the Uranian thunderbolt strikes all your fake ego constructs and everything comes crashing down. The Tower moment is abrupt, it's out of the blue, it's unexpected, unforeseen, okay? Unprecedented. And this is the card that immediately follows. This is the star, the card of Aquarius. This is about healing, integration, as above, so below, receptivity, fluidity. Okay, so you see, Uranus disrupts to give you peace and healing. Always remember this: the tower and the star. Everything is a cycle and everything can find healing. Even if you look at who is placed in between Saturn and Uranus, it is Chiron, or the archetype of the wounded healer. Okay, so you need to heal all the wounding before you can go on to spiritual epiphany. Now, as I said, that Uranus represents our spiritual intellect. So does Sagittarius. So it's so perfect together in a way. Okay, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter, the great benefic, the gas giant. Okay, and Sagittarius is about higher philosophy, truth, spiritual truth, spiritual awareness. Look at the glyph of Sagittarius. It's directionality. Go this way. This is where you will awaken your lower self and find a semblance of your higher self. Okay, this is what Sagittarius wants you to do. Um Sagittarius is higher wisdom, higher knowledge, higher education, and Uranus rules psychology, sociology, anthropology. So higher education in these will definitely be amazing for you. Amazing for you. Okay, it also rules astrology, by the way. And since Sagittarius is such a spiritual sign, of course, I mean, I can't tell you this, but it's just intuitive. But Sagittarius and Aquarius have a lot in common. A lot in common. Okay, and Uranus also symbolizes wild weather, lightning, uh, natural disasters, and calamities. It also rules robotics, mechanics, electrical stuff. Uh, Anything that's visionary, anything that's high tech. Okay, and Sag loves all these things. But Sag is always about learning new things. It's about an adventure, moving from one place to the other. It's about travel, and Uranus and Sagittarius, of course. If I mean, if this is a particular house that is given to traveling, then you are going to be bitten by the travel bug, and your the way you will interact with higher education will also be different, because remember, Uranus is the disruptor. So you're not going to be like, okay, just do my 10th, 12th, and graduation and masters and just take a job. You're not going to do that. Then maybe a lot of disruptions to your higher studies. It's not going to be easy, but you have to persevere. Okay, I know Sag is not always an energy that perseveres, and Uranus, like, just is a thunderbolt that strikes, and perseverance is not a strong point. So I hope you're well balanced with your other planets, that you can bring in the determination, the perseverance. You have to, of course, know your Saturn sign. But what I see with this is a lot of fiery, volatile, adventurous, wanting to know the truth, wanting to hunt for the truth, wanting to disrupt the status quo, because Sagittarius is anyway known to be disruptive of the status quo. They are blunt, they are humorous. So of course, Uranus here can have you look at humor differently. Your jokes could be different, okay? Even the way you interact with foreign people could be different. It's not going to be the same old way that most people will. It's because you want to immerse yourself. Uranus in there, as I said, that yes, there could be problems in foreign lands, but after that will come a greater awareness, and you will be able to experience the star moment, okay? When you understand that, okay, my education was stopped because of that, but today I can get back to it, and today maybe that's not the line of work that I want to do. Maybe I want to get into this, maybe I want to take vocational training about that, maybe I don't want to go into a conventional PhD. So these are things that are definitely going to crop up, and Sagittarius is very spiritual or religious as well. So Uranus here can make you completely anti-religion, or you may start your own brand of religion, and you'd expect people to follow, you know. uh, but I don't see with Uranus, although a lot of Sagittarians can be Quran and Bible thumping, but I don't see if Uranus is placed there that someone can easily become a bigot. It's not easy. In fact, everything traditional that Sagittarius stands for, Sagittarius is quite a traditional energy. It's ruled by Jupiter after all. He's the great traditionalist. Okay, maybe second to Saturn, but he is still the great traditionalist, you know. And here you want to be free. Freedom will be of such prominence in your life. You don't want to be bogged down. You don't want to be like, if it's this is your fourth house, or it's your fifth house, or your seventh house, you don't want a marriage. You want to move, you want to experience new people, you want to just grow, grow, grow. But this can make you cold, detached, and a tad bit narcissistic if you're not careful. I'm not saying you have to be, but always remember that you can tune into the energies of the star. It is, after all, the age of Aquarius, and it's kind of a new journey that Uranus is taking us on. He's now in Taurus. He was in Aries, and we saw this whole social media boom. Instagram was launched in 2010 and became an instant success. Facebook. Now it's going to be in Taurus all of 2019 and 7 more years. It's going to bring in a lot of change and a lot of flux, but it's going to be what we need. Okay, going to be what we need. Okay, Sagittarius is mutable, so there is anyway a sense of chaotic dispersion, but don't give into ambivalence. Don't give into detachment for the sake of detachment, and don't move from one place to another just because you don't want to take the time and effort to develop new relationships, or don't move from one relationship to the other as well, because after all, everything is about balance. So I hope you like that video. You know the gig. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and visit my website www.tina